What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boxing Clinic, and I was listening to Shady Slim. I think that's the boy's channel name. He had a clip talking about Floyd Mayweather asking why Keith Thurman is ducking Errol Spence, and he was like, "Yes, that's He said, "Yeah, I could agree, but Floyd ducked Keith Thurman and ducked Amir Khan as well." And his commentary is laughable sometimes. He's one of those guys that I believe that talk about boxing but don't know shit about boxing. He talks about it, but he really don't know what he be talking about. You know what I'm saying? The ins and outs, as far as the real fight game. What's going on in the ring or outside the ring, the business wise. I mean, he's one of those characters that it is what it is. I respect the hustle, but I don't respect what he be saying a lot of the times. But it got me thinking. About Khan. That's laughable, man. He can eat a dick on that one. But Keith Thurman. That's I understand when people say, well, Keith Thurman was his regular champion and Floyd never looked his way. Okay. So is Arizona Laura. He was his regular champion and Floyd never looked his way. When you earn the right to pick your fights, it's all good. He earned that right. He 20 plus years of putting in blood, sweat, tears to pick his fights. And every time he picked somebody other than Andre Berto or maybe Victor Ortiz, people got behind Victor Ortiz. You guys got behind them guys. Canelo Alvarez, Madonna the second time. A lot of the guys, you got behind these guys and said these guys was going to be Floyd. Guys got behind Ricky Hatton and said he was going to be Floyd. So whatever he picked, you guys was riding with him to pick Floyd. And when Floyd made him look like nothing, Robert Guerrero, Ricky Hatton, Oscar De La Hoya, whoever it was, when he made him look like nothing, you guys jumped off the bandwagon and tried to discredit whatever he did. So what to tell me it would be different if he did that to Keith Thurman? Oh, Keith Thurman ain't never beat nobody. He was just a paper champion. He beat Diego Chavez for that belt, I believe. Oh, Keith Thurman wasn't it. Y'all was going to turn around and do it again. So that's why I really don't get mad at guys like Anthony Joshua, Canelo Alvarez. What pissed me off about them is the fact, what pissed me off about Anthony Joshua, that he really ain't earned the right to pick his fights. He beat Vladimir Klitschko, but at the end of the day, he ain't put his time in. He ain't beat the guy he really got to beat, which is Deontay Wilder. It's the guy most people see as his equal. You look at guys like Mikey Garcia. I mean, he ain't beat a Bud Crawford, or he ain't had no superstar crossover fight. Bronner was beat several times before him. And these guys trying to be what Floyd is. You know what I'm saying? They trying to be Floyd. But they ain't do the work that Floyd did. They ain't do the work that Marquez did to pick his fights, come in and pick and choose what he did. Pacquiao, they ain't did the blood, sweat, and tears that Pacquiao did. Cotto, they ain't did the blood, sweat, and tears that they did. They ain't put that work in. That's what people don't understand. People, just remember Floyd for, he's just, cherry picker his whole career. How do you go 20 plus years cherry picking opponents, especially in the beginning of your career when you don't have no clout to cherry pick your opponents? You know what I'm saying? But the thing about Keith Thurman, I mean, he was his mandatory regular WBA. But will Keith Thurman fight his regular WBA champion and Lamont Peterson? Basically, Barry Hunter said Thurman ducked Peterson when he was his regular champion, and Peterson gave up his belt to face Errol Spence. Will he face Lucas Matisse? I don't know. You never know. He might face Matisse on some fluke stuff the way Matisse looked last Saturday night. But at the end of the day, I mean, Floyd did what he wanted to do and how he wanted to do. You're going to go, you going to go make a lot of money fighting Hispanic fighters, or you going to take a pay cut to face Keith Thurman? At the time, people would probably believe that Keith Thurman could beat Floyd because Keith was talking a big game. But Keith is the ultimate hypocrite, though, right? Keith got a Floyd Mayweather position in the welterweight division, not an overall in boxing, but he got in that welterweight. He got in that position where he got 2 belts. Pacquiao out the way. He looking down the mountain and he's seeing some young lions in Crawford and Errol Spence and the rest of the guys trying to climb up the mountain. But he continued, instead of trying to wait for them to come up the mountain and meet them halfway, he continued to run up the mountain no matter how far it go. He continued to run up the mountain away from competition. So how can you call Floyd Mayweather out for being a duck, but you in that same position now, but you're not giving the opportunity out that you once wanted? And let's keep it real. Everybody know Floyd would have beat the shit out of Keith Thurman. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. People who know boxing for real, Keith Thurman loads up on his punches too much, man. He winds up on his punches, and you wind up and you get Floyd, or a guy like Floyd, Bernard Hopkins, or guys like that, Lomachenko, guys that really got the IQ and really know boxing and really make them adjustments, they gonna beat the shit out of you. Let's keep it real, family. Let's keep it real. Which one of you guys would bet your life or bet some racks that Keith Thurman at the time would it be Floyd Mayweather? Don't come at me with no ducking stuff talking about Amir Khan and Keith Thurman duck Floyd Mayweather. Amir Khan was about to get the Keith Thurman, get the Floyd Mayweather fight. He got knocked out by Danny Garcia. Like, get out of here, man. People be just trying to sell off Floyd's name, and that shit is whack. Whack. And then dudes be bringing up old sound bites on they thing when they channel views ain't doing good or whatever. You know, bringing up sound bites from 1986 of Floyd saying this or this guy saying that and trying to create controversy and clickbait. Man, I can't stand those clickbait channels. And 9 times out of 10, you got guys that got clickbait channels that don't know nothing about boxing, dog. And then when they wrong, they want to renege and make all these excuses. You know when I'm wrong. When Kovalev lost the war both times, I came on here like a man and admitted my wrong. I was like, yeah, I was wrong. You know, I don't have no problem. When Kilbrook beat Earl Spence, I did several live videos. I did, you know, on Facebook. I said I was wrong. I honored my little Facebook picture butts or whatever it was. Keep it real. I'm not going to run behind no rock. And when I say I'm going to stand on it, if it's wrong, I'm going to still stand on it and say, well, I was wrong. And accept my defeat like a man. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you can't tell me nobody really would bet hard money or bet their life or some critical type shit that Keith Thurman was going to be Floyd or Amir Khan was going to be Floyd at the time. Get out of here. I thought Amir Khan potentially would give Floyd a tough fight because of the style, but Amir Khan never reached that potential for real. He never reached the doorstep. He never was knocking on the door because every time he was getting ready to walk up to the door, knock on the door, he got knocked the hell out. Keith Thurman is the ultimate hypocrite, calling out all these guys. He was talking all tough for Paulie Malignaggi, talking all tough for Floyd, talking all tough for Amir Khan in the little concession stand lobby at the arena. But when it came to Earl Spence, when it came to really get your hands dirty for your crossover fight and to really show that you the truth at a welterweight and not just hand it a regular WBA title, then upgrade it to Super WBA title, or just beat a blown up junior welterweight and Danny Garcia. You shit at the toilet, man. And I mess with Keith Thurman, dog. That's my guy right there. But I call BS what BS is at, man. When you in a position to change something, and you don't change it, you keep the title, keep the title repetitive, and you keep running, you know, no, you know what, and hiding behind injuries and stuff of that nature, hiding behind BS. Come on, man. You don't have the right. You know, nobody has the right to pull up footage or bring up the fact that this guy was calling out Floyd Mayweather, but now somebody calling him out and he don't want to honor that and don't want to honor his side of the bet, basically. You know what I'm saying? Honor what he got to honor being a champion and giving the fans what they want to see. He want to keep hiding behind excuses and mandatories and stuff like that. Miss me with that, man. Miss me with the BS, man. Miss me with the BS. You can miss me with this guy, duck this guy. You tell me in my face that you believe Keith Thurman was going to be Floyd Mayweather at the time. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. TBC, we gone.